Hello everybody, my name is CinnamonToastKen, and welcome back. We're playing the freaking letter. In the last episode, we were Mary Ann, and we got our throat chopped wide open, and we died. It was terrible, it was gruesome, we were super dead. So this is where we died right here. Then I was like, that's not the real choice I wanted, so I went back. We got locked into a dungeon. Like, we found like a trap door. We're in a dungeon with some crazy freaking grudge ghost lady. Now we're Rebecca, and I guess we're going back through the same timeline again that we've been going through this whole game. This is how it begins, or so they say. With a gentle wind drifting up through the wide open windows, muffled laughters and footsteps fading behind empty walls, and the light kiss of the afternoon sun. Okay, so Rebecca is a teacher, I believe, and we're getting ready for class.
Exactly a bad thing when you think about it.
Rebecca, you looking so sexy now all of a sudden in your picture. You always look like that? Some unknown number's calling me. Dun dun dun. Decline it. You never ever answer the unknown numbers. For a long second, my thumb hovers the answer button. Even the voice that responds once I do accept the call is wholly unfamiliar.
Hello?
Goodness. Finally, it connects. Hello? Is this Miss Gales? Rebecca Gales?
Yes, speaking. Who is this?
Oh, sorry. Rose Cooper. Briar Realty Corporation.
Briar Realty?
Oh, it's Rose. Rose isn't dead yet. Okay, well, that's good. Rose gets murdered by the ghost. I forget what day it is, but she like gets slaughtered and like they write "help me" in blood all over the wall. She's not dead yet. So that gives us a time. That gives us an idea of where in the timeline we are.
Yes. Things are a bit busy on my end. I apologize. I'm not certain if Isabella has mentioned anything before, but we're working together on a property at the moment, and
The Ermengarde Mansion, yes. She said something about that earlier.
The Ermengarde Mansion. Every time I see that word, I think of Goosebumps. Goosebumps, Ermengarde.
Is there a problem?
this is about Isabella, actually.
A panic attack and pill. Okay, so she's telling me about when Isabella found the paper, the help me note written in blood and was freaking out. Okay, so this is after she saw the freaking crazy ghost trying to kill her.
You were listed as one of her emergency contacts, so I thought it'd be best you know about this.
How is she? Is she doing okay?
I had her take a break for now, but honestly, I'd feel better if someone were to pick her up and take her home for some rest. Anthem's a fair distance from Luxbourne. I really don't want her going off on her own. I'd do it myself, but oh, you know how it is today. Big day. People everywhere until the open house ends.
Okay, this is the open house. Okay, got you. So this is like, yeah, this is a while back.
I'm really sorry to ask this of you, Miss Gales. I know you're busy.
Oh, no, it's all good. I was just about to leave from work.
Hey, Rebecca, you so fine. Look at you. I was making fun of you this whole game, and now you're just like, so sexy.
I hope to leave early today anyway. A few minutes ahead wouldn't hurt. I can be there in a few, 30, 40 minutes tops. Is that all right?
More than fine, Miss Gales, thank you.
No problem. Thanks for letting me know about this. Just make sure Isabella stays put, please. Heaven knows how stubborn that girl can be.
Oh, believe me, I know. Don't worry about it. I'll have a few of our staff keep an eye on her for me until you get here.
That's all I'm asking. I appreciate it.
So nothing even starts happening until like the freaking 26th day. Oh, what a terrible part to start her story in. I want the ghost to attack me. Let me look at my branching tree and see. When's the ghost coming for me? Oh, there it is. I can die here, but I have to go through all of this to get there. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be skipping a lot of useless dialogue then. No worries. Oh no! No! It's not useless! The little girl's here! No! Not the little girl! I forgot all about the freaking creepy girl! No! Creepy little girl! Creepy little girl, why are you here? Oh man, her arms wrap me around like my waist like a vice, and at my attention, a grin appears over her face. So I hope it's a freaking evil grin, or I hope it's not, like she gave Zach. Freaking creepy girl's back.
Hello, Kylie.
Hello, Kylie.
You know, you aren't supposed to run into people like that.
Sorry, Miss Pink. Oh, she's not actually speaking, so maybe this isn't important. She leaves her hold on me. Like her voice actor's not. She doesn't have a voice. She was being voice acted earlier.
Just remember not to do it again, all right? You could get hurt.
You sound like my mama when she's scolding Rowan, Miss Pink.
Yeah, why are you talking now? Maybe she just wouldn't talk. I'm confused.
I'm sure your mama only means well. I know she'll be worried sick if one of you were to get hurt. Where's your brother anyway? Aren't you two supposed to be heading home now?
Rowan said he's got some stuff he needs to do before we go. I think he's taking too long. But he promised to buy me jelly babies today if I keep what he's doing a secret from Mama and Papa.
Any chance you'll tell Miss Pink about it?
She shakes her head. Nah, I ain't telling you nothing, girl. It's a secret.
I made a promise. He said it's for Tio Luke.
Oh, something like a gift?
Like a deal. Tio promised to take him somewhere cool when he's old enough. Rowan's gonna prove he's a grown-up.
As long as it isn't anything dangerous, all right?
It's not. Cross my heart. My drawings are a lot prettier than what he's doing anyway. Tio said so.
I really don't care.
Do you want to see? I drew one earlier at class.
Oh, maybe I do. Are you about to show me like a creepy kid drawing? Yeah, show me how you've been coloring death pictures.
Is that why you're here?
Not really. I was gonna show it to my friend first. But since it's you, I'm sure she wouldn't mind if you see it before she does.
Oh no. I can't stay right now, Kylie.
Oh man, look at her freaking picture she drew. Cause it's gonna be weird, man. Look at it.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
You know what? Rowan has a class with me on Monday around this time. Why don't you drop by again next week? After class? I'll even make sure to wait for you.
You can't take like 5 seconds to look at this kid's drawing. What kind of teacher are you?
It's just that I absolutely must leave now. My friend had an accident earlier, and I'm the only one she has here.
What about her Mama and Papa?
Her family lives really far from here, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you could have looked at her little drawing while you're explaining the whole situation, but no. Okay, fine, whatever.
Do you remember where Asia is? The southeast part?
I really must go, but let me give you a freaking geography lesson.
That's where they are.
Uh-huh.
Oh, just like Takako.
Who?
My friend. She said she used to live there, only just a little higher than southeast. But she hasn't come home in a long time, so she doesn't remember much about it anymore. Melody says it's weird I talked to her, but I think she's just shy. They could be good friends too. Don't you think so, Miss Pink?
Maybe if you introduce them properly, they will be.
That's what I think. Takako's just lonely. If she makes more friends, she won't be anymore. Okay, you can go to her. I'll just show you my drawing next time.
Thank you. Remind me to buy you a huge glass of parfait, all right?
No, I'll get a stomachache. Takako says so.
I'm in such a super hurry right now. This long conversation we had.
A small one is okay.
I'll remember that. Say hi to your friend for me.
I will. I'm sure she'd love to meet you too. See you, Miss Pink.
I'll see you later, Kylie.
London Bridge is falling down.
This is a song she sings when she comes.
Falling down.
No sign of her.
It's not their stuff from Miss Cooper either. Oh, Isabella Santos. I'm calling her. All right, let's see if I can get her to pick up. But we already know that the reception here is terrible, so she probably won't answer. It took 3 unsuccessful tries. The 4th one, the line finally rings. Silence follows while I wait for her to pick up, the ringing going too far for my tastes. Now, seconds later, a click sounds from the other end.
Hello? Isabella? Miss Cooper called earlier and...
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's the old help me phone call. But I haven't seen the letter. The actual letter must not matter. Because everybody just haunts she just gets everybody that walks in this place. Rebecca hasn't seen the letter yet because she doesn't see the letter until I think the following day when we was playing Isabella, because she comes and gets you and you all go hang out. Great. No worries. It's just the freaking Grudge girl on the phone. Hello, how are you doing?
Isabella? Belle? Are you alright?
Without warning, the call gets cut off. My hands slide across looking for someone to come running, waiting for someone to come running. Surely I can't be the only one hearing this. Must be some staffing around checking things out. Now, okay, so she can hear the girl freaking crying in the distance.
Excuse me? Hello?
Don't even check it out. Just you get out the house. Get out the bowl.
Who's there? Isabella?
Maybe.
Isabella? Is that you?
Dot. No answer. Growing anxious, I amble over where the cries came from. Don't go check it out. I know this is your first time being in the haunted house, but come on. You should know better.
Belle?
No?
Belle, it's me. Miss Cooper called. Is everything okay?
Abruptly, all of it stops. My whole body's tense. Oh boy. But nothing follows. I wait for another second. Alright, with caution, I reach for this knob where I hear the freaking ghost cries coming from. Everything's fine. My fingers barely graze the brass when a hand falls on my shoulder.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Ma'am?
Is it just McCullough? Gasp!
Oh. I am so sorry.
Hey,
I
Rose.
didn't mean to startle you.
It's okay, Rose. I think you just saved my life. I think you just saved me.
No, it's
How you doing? You're still alive, looking good. You're not dead yet.
Are you okay?
oh no, I'm fine. This is probably just some cold.
What kind of what? I'm hearing the Grudge girl, but I have a cold. Okay, yeah,
Do
sure.
you need to sit down?
Yep, I need to sit down.
No need.
Just get me out of here.
I'm actually looking for a friend.
Well, I'm not really sure if your friend would still be here. We're actually about to close the open house in a few minutes, ma'am.
No worries. She's not a guest here. She works for Briar Realty. Miss Cooper called me earlier. In fact, I'm also looking for her.
Oh, Miss Rebecca Gales, is it?
So I guess Ash has already picked up Isabella.
Yes. Sorry if I'm a bit late.
It's not a problem. I was busy with the open house and a few clients anyway. It's actually a good thing you came when you did. Let's see. Isabella should be here somewhere. I told her to stay put earlier. Girl never listens.
Rose? Rosie? May I have a minute? There's just this one little thing before we go.
Sorry, could you give me a second? I have to take care of this. But if you want, you can stay at the parlor in the meantime.
Get out.
I think we have a few refreshments left.
No, thank you. I'm going out with a few friends after this. Isabella's supposed to join us too. But that depends on how she's doing, of course.
All right, this won't be long, I promise.
So I have to sit in this freaking haunted house because nobody can tell me that Isabella's already left. She's not here. Ash already picked her up. We know that because we played Isabella first in this game. Hello, all you beautiful people. Whoa. Hang on a second. What is wrong with Luke over here? What is going on with this guy? What is Luke? What you got? What is this all around you? Dude, you been smoking? Something's up, Luke. That is strange. You know, I was like, you know, this conversation is just one of those another pointless conversations where they talk about the house because they constantly do that in this game. But Luke over here has got this dark shadow around him. And as I turn my gaze on him, I see it.
Oh, I'm certain Mint's ecstatic, Buttercup. Aren't you, Marianne? You know, we could all celebrate this with a few drinks. Why don't we? In fact, there's this really excellent Irish pub I visited a few days ago.
Looming, hovering over his shoulders, drawn to him like a moth to a flame. A dark blur. No, a shadow.
I think I'll pass on that, sir. I have more important matters to attend to.
You heard her, love. She's busy.
What's wrong with everybody's voices?
Such a shame.
Am I passing out? What's happening here?
You never let me do anything fun.
I try to make sense of it. A hailing feeling descends over my whole body. It happens without warning, forcing me to close my eyes. The sensation creeps over every part of me, crawling under my skin and draining little by little of any strength. Draining me little by little. Before I know it, my hand is gripping the nearby door for support. The sudden nausea drowns out their voices and what little sound there is, all except for the whispers and laughters. Judging, mocking, taunting, muffled, inaudible words bearing down to me like a death sentence. They wrap around my neck and limbs, bonds tighten with every syllable, every utterance. With each draw of breath I take, they drag me down slowly, almost painfully, into a bottomless abyss. On and on and on. Till the sound turns into mere distant echoes. Until suddenly it shatters.
Well, what are we waiting for? Are we done here?
I guess I just, everything's fine. You don't have a creepy thing around you anymore, and I didn't pass out. I just stood there. Good. His voice rips through the fog like a sharp blade. My eyes snap open. Then I look at him again. It's gone.
You can head back to the car first if you want, Luke. I hope that settles everything, Rose.
I don't know what Isabella's problem is, but please make sure she doesn't hurt herself. Anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Likewise, ma'am.
No shadow or dark clouds. Only amicable smiles and cordial handshakes. Usual pleasantries. Huh. None of the group seemed to have noticed it. Was I just seeing things?
Glad that was over. It's been a long day. I thought for sure we're going to... hey, are you sure you're doing okay? You look a bit green.
Kind of like your hair.
It's all good. I'm actually still recovering from a cold.
It's a cold. I have a cold. It makes me pass out standing.
Weather's been crazy lately.
Crazy weather, guys.
I know what you mean. I've been complaining to Isabel. It doesn't seem to affect her much, though. Must be because she grew up in the tropics. Anyway, shall we? She's probably hanging out with the rest of the catering staff.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised she's there. She eats like 10 hungry men when she isn't feeling well. Lead the way.
I was no longer there. Left shortly before I arrived. Yeah, I already knew that. So that whole scene, the whole point of that long scene was just to show me that there's something wrong with Luke. Got you. And maybe it's just Isabella or Rebecca is sensitive to things such as this. I don't know. So what's going on here is that Isabella saw the ghosts. She ran, she fell down some stairs, and she's been freaking out ever since because she was the first person to see it. Or, well, the first person we know that's seen it in the game. But she won't tell anybody what she saw. And so they're just like, they're doing the whole, like, we're worried about you thing right now.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
Yet, try as I might, the green-eyed monster easily rears its ugly head. Like it always does every time his gaze lingers a second longer. Every time he smiles in a manner far too gentle, far too sincere when he thinks no one can see. So Rebecca has a big old crush on Ashhole here, who... I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. I haven't got to play as him yet, so he may be okay, but up until now, he can just die. I don't care. He's just so annoying. But of course, the girls have to have a crush on him, because look at him, he's so sexy.
Zach did a pretty good job with his movie, didn't he? Even though Ash said he ran into some trouble late into filming. But I knew he had it in him. It's not like I didn't believe he couldn't do it. I mean, did you see his face after the credits rolled? All those months he worked on this, and everything's finally...
You weren't even watching.
Oh, gotcha.
Only the first minutes. I watched the rest of it, I swear. Besides, Ashton was the one who wouldn't stop asking questions.
Well, why do we still need to talk about this then? I liked it. Ash liked it. You liked it. Shouldn't you be telling that to Zachary in person? I'm sure he'll appreciate it better than I ever will.
Ooh, Rebecca, so snappy. So snappy. So depending on how this was edited, if we're coming into this part, we've been going through the whole scene with Isabella and the friends again. And it's been telling us what Rebecca thinks inside of her head, and it takes a really long time for her to do that. But she's basically like really jealous, and like everything about Isabella, she's just like the way she makes friends and everyone likes her. Rebecca is very, I don't know about Rebecca so far. She's not the nice motherly character that I thought she was. She's very selfish maybe. I don't know. She doesn't like Isabella, that's for sure though.
I know that. But maybe there's something you want to say? Zach had you check the scripts before he went through everything, didn't he? You also worked on it, even if it was only for a short time. So, maybe you want to...
I don't bother waiting for the rest. The moment I spot my car, I immediately make a quick beeline for it. Knowing her, this is merely another attempt at starting a conversation, just so we'll have something to fill the dead air to replace the strained atmosphere we've somehow walked into. One thing, the very thing I'm not too keen to deal with at the present. Behind me, Isabella also changes her pace to match mine, her soft strides growing brisk and uneven in order to catch up. A small part of me half expects she'll suddenly trip. She's not the clumsy sort, but there's definite times when she can be the least coordinated person on the planet.
Becca, hey! Oh no! Wait for me!
People wonder why I worry. They're not really completely unfounded once you've grown familiar with her habits, though right now, this is also at the very end of the list of things I want to think about. Sometimes it does become overbearing. Oh, I know. It's so hard for you to worry about Becca or Isabella because, you know, you have to. Even her voice she calls after me sounds nothing more than background noise to my ears now.
Rebecca, slow down, will you? Your car's not going to leave without us.
The sooner we get on the road, the earlier we can get home. It's Friday, in case you didn't notice.
I know what day it is, but the traffic's not going to magically disappear, even if we go there right now.
I don't want to hear that from you. Didn't you used to complain how horrendous the traffic is back home for you?
Yeah? But that doesn't have anything to do with this, Becca.
Okay. What do you want to do then? Wait it out? Walk? I just want to go home, Isabella. If you want to stay out here longer, I won't stop you. But leave me out of it. I'm not up for any other foolish excursions tonight.
I wasn't thinking about an excursion. I want to go home too. It's already late. It's just that you've been in this prickly mood since earlier.
What if I'm possessed?
Are you really okay?
Oh my goodness.
Was it the cold? Or did something happen at school? Do you want to talk about it? Was it because of the letter?
Dun dun dun. It's a well-meaning question, much like the rest of this talk. Yet something in how she says it irks me.
If it is, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to cause a scene. I did see something in the mansion, though. I wasn't lying about that.
Cold caught up with me. I'm not in the mood to talk. Not in the mood of this cold caught up with me. Sure.
And during the open house, even if there were a lot of people around, there were weird things happening.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
I don't know if there was anyone else who noticed, but I heard things. I'm sure it wasn't because I fell down the stairs. Even before that, in the attic,
Isabella.
Yeah?
This kind of conversation tonight. Look, it's been a long day. I think this cold also caught up with me, and I'm really exhausted. Can we talk about this some other time?
Yeah, let's do it. A jolt surprises hits me. Okay, we're in the car driving. A jolt surprise hits me. I think someone's calling me. In my haste, I accidentally dislodged my mobile from the seat dashboard and swipe on the screen. Soon I'm scrambled blindly with the other hand, steady out on the road. Aha! A voice crackles from the loudspeaker before I can put it back. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Hello?
Hello?
Miss Cooper?
Oh, you're still awake. Evening. I hope I didn't disturb you or anything. I know it's a bit late. Sorry about that. I just want to check on you and Isabella. That girl's still not answering her mobile. Were you able to meet up with her?
Yes. She's with me. We're on our way home.
Hello? What was that again? I can't hear you properly.
Sorry. Let me just fix this dumb phone.
Help me. Yeah? You need some help? My hand stops dead for a moment. I spare the device a brief glance, waiting. Seconds pass. Nothing happens, though. I'm not sure what I'm expecting. Lots of mouth from a frown, regardless.
Miss Cooper?
Yes, still here.
Did you say something?
Just that I didn't get the last part. What were you saying again?
No, I thought you... Never mind. Must be the signal acting up.
Help me! help me!
Come again?
What?
Is everything all right over there?
Certainly. Is something wrong? What wouldn't? Okay, you seem to be busy. If this is a good time, I can just call you back some,
I made the conscious effort to not panic right there, although the tight hold on the steering wheel tells a different story altogether.
Miss Cooper? Rose? Hey, Rose! Are you still there?
Only a burst of static answers me, and... my phone's haunted. Maybe this lapse is entirely because of exhaustion. Yes, my cold! Oh, my cold! Oh, there's someone asking for help because I got such a cold. Oh! It has been a long day. Yes, it can. Oh my God. Perhaps pay close attention to it, not been occupied with other thoughts. I probably would have noticed it earlier. It never came from my phone. Uh-oh! The voice never came from my phone. but from somewhere right behind me. Don't you look in that backseat mirror and see a ghost. I don't need these kind of nightmares. Next time I get in my vehicle, I'm going to see this crap. All right, let's see it. Woo! Hey, girl. How you doing? You need some help? You need to get up out my car. That's what you need to do. For real. She doesn't have her crazy smile. She actually looks like she wants help, though. Like her face. Look at it. She's like, please help me. Usually she's like, help me, and like murder in my face. Maybe it'll change. Let's see. Help me, please. Don't do it. Just crash the car and end it. Just flip that car off the side. Get it over with. Time slows to a crawl. Looking up is a mistake. The first thing I see is a face, a ghastly shade, every inch battered, bruised, and bloodied. Even the darkness in the world passing by in a blur of lights outside, I can still make out the wounds. It is the gleam in the eyes that catches mine. That gleam in her eyes, you know, she's like, slide them DMs. It's not like the super crazy twitching head or anything that gets your attention. A quiet plea, the anguish, the desperation in them, more than its hideous features, an awful stench of gore now soaking the air. Try as I might, I can't bring myself to look away. Heck, we may have a wreck. Even as his lips, oh, she's about to smile. Even as its lips contort into a horrific smile. Yeah, there she is. Now she's happy. Now she's happy. Even as a sharp, harsh noise pierces the air and the silence around us.
Rebecca!
Huh? We're about to wreck.
Car! Eyes on the road!
Gasp! I guess everything I've been taught, I'm concentrating on myself. I close my eyes. It's a brief moment. A short, vivid second of muscle memory and instinct completely take over. And if I didn't allow it, if my hands didn't move or my feet didn't hit the brakes in the exact second, I might have. Isabella and I might have. We're alive. Cool. We're alive. Great. We're safe. That's all that matters. But it's not her face that I look for when I finally open my eyes. All gone. For now. Dun dun dun. For now. I expected stains, little telling marks, and creases on the covers to show me where it sat not seconds ago. Do I have covers in my back seat? Why do I have covers in my back seat? You know, for them long teacher nights to pull the car over, you know? Get a little bit of that. But anyway, whatever it is, it left not a single trace. Stupid flu again. This cold. This is the worst cold flu in history. It makes you see dead people. Crazy.
I need a long rest after this.
Yeah, that's all you need. Just go to sleep. Everything will be fine. Little by little, second after second, I sit there motionless. Color begins to seep back around me. Whew. Along with it are sounds of a voice no longer indistinct ringing it was earlier.
Becca, are you okay?
Girl, I am fine, you know? I just Tokyo drifted. There's a ghost in my back seat. I got freaking the worst flu I've ever had. You're annoying me. Some car was coming. I just Tokyo drift that thing sideways. You know, initial D. Doing that mountain race. No problem.
Answer me, will you? You're scaring me. You know what? I think we should just call a taxi since...
Can you keep it down?
Keep it down? We almost crashed, Becca.
I know what happened. It was a lapse. I'm sorry.
A lapse? You call that a lapse? Becca, I really don't want to end up a mangled mess on the side of the road. Or a mangled mess anywhere.
Isabella. Belle, you're overreacting.
Somebody's underreacting in this situation. I'm not too sure if that's obvious or not.
If you're so worried, why don't you drive?
Don't have a license.
I keep telling you to get one, didn't I? For the past 5 years. Do you see why now?
I wasn't really expecting to stay here this long. I thought it'd just be for a year or two.
Her stay has always been meant to be something fleeting. Earn some good money, go home. That's what she'd tell herself during her first year here. Now, half a decade later, I'm not sure she still believes that. So if you guys don't remember, Isabella, her dad is sick, and she is working and sending money back home to her family. So, yeah. she's kind of stuck making money and sending it back to him.
I'll be careful this time, I promise. Just please. Can we give this whole thing a rest for now?
What is wrong with Rebecca, man? She's just, like, this whole situation doesn't bother her. Like, they almost wrecked or anything. She's just like, don't worry about it. We almost died, and I saw a freaking ghost in the back seat. It's fine. You're overreacting. Rebecca, what is wrong with you? Jesus. I don't understand. I got a really nice invitation. Whoever sent this. Okay, so I'm Rebecca. I'm at her apartment, and I just got this letter in the mail.
Becca?
Hi, Mum. How's the conference going?
Call my mama.
Well enough. Until your dad sprained his ankle.
Oh no, is it bad?
I'm all right. In case anyone in this family cares to listen, I'm all right. Very much alive, darling.
And there you have it. He'll be up and walking in a few weeks, don't worry. We're going to have to extend our stay here until it heals, though. Is something the matter?
Nothing big. Just that this mail arrived for you this morning.
What does it say?
Raise your glasses, give cheers to the good times, blah, blah.
Becca manners. That isn't how I taught you to read.
Sorry. You are cordially... it's an invitation, Mum, for a housewarming party. From, Hannah?
Oh, okay. So it's from the Ermengarde Mansion. Oh, it says right there. It's the Wright's housewarming party. So it's from her parents, because apparently they're well-off individuals. Rebecca comes from a family of monies. So Ash, Ash, get in on that, man. Get on that family dollar, Name rings a bell from when I can't recall where I've heard it. Yeah. There are a lot of Hannahs in the world, so who knows?
Hannah?
She also wrote you a note, Mum. It says you used to be her private tutor at the Evans Mansion, and that she misses you and would love to see you two again.
Makes my heart clench to read another openly say those words to them, the ones I want to tell them. I miss my parents. Oh man, my parents are never around. Sad day.
Evans? Oh, I remember now. Honey, it's Hannah. Hannah Evans. Remember? Bright girl, 2 years older than Becca. Becca, when is it?
This Friday, Mum.
Oh, that's too bad. We'd love to be there. But Da's not in a condition to go walking around. I guess we'd have to decline again. I really miss that girl.
I could go in your place.
Let it slip without thinking. Personally, I've never been fond of gatherings. So this is how Becca gets to the party. Because we saw Becca at the party in Hannah's story. And so I guess this is how it happens. It's a very long way of telling us how this happens, but sure. Fine. Great. So we've just noticed Isabella is still in her apartment, I think. Oh, so this is, wow, this skipped way ahead, didn't it? 26th? Is that where we're at? Oh, it is. Okay, so Rose is dead. Okay, I was hoping it wouldn't make us play through all these days. So this is the 26th now. Rose has died. Anyway.
Isabella? Belle? Are you in there? I just want to check on you before I leave. Is that okay? Are you going to work today, Belle?
Still nothing.
I'm about to leave. If you want, I can drop you off.
The round of knocking. I get my keys out. This would probably be, if Isabella died, I don't think she died. This would probably be where she'd be dead inside. And it would show like her actual death scene, maybe. Yeah, so I got her keys. I'm going in.
Isabella? I'm coming in, all right?
I'm coming in your room. I push the door open. And her unit's still a mess. So I think this may be the night that she gets called into work late. And she may be like, so that means she is at Zach's then, because she goes to work late, right? And the ghost shows up. And then I think she runs all the way to Zach's house. Is that how it happens? So she's at Zach's right now, I'm pretty sure. Still got these underwears in the corner here. My goodness.
The authorities are still trying
Jesus
to find
Christ.
the cause of death for all
Reporter,
the victims.
you jump in my face like that. Oh man, Briar Reality Corp. The authorities are still trying to find the cause of death for all the
The
victims.
investigation revealed most of them were employed under Briar Realty Corporation at the time of death. Meanwhile, BRC has refused to comment on this.
And then she's calling me, or I'm calling her. Ultimately go straight for voicemail, silent out, pass. The pause doesn't last long though. The next moment my fingers are already moving across the screen, search for people who might be able to help. Call Ashton.
Becca? Christ, what time is it? What's up?
Not you, apparently.
Good one. Did you call us early just to make that joke? I'm going back to sleep.
No, Ash, hold on. This is important.
Becca, stakeout last night. Make this quick. I've still got a few hours before the chief bothers me.
I hate Ash so much. Just shut up and listen. How about that, guy?
Sorry, I'll let you go back to sleep after. It's just that. Wait, you were on a stakeout last night?
Did I say that? Shit. Forgot I said that. Forgot I said anything. Forgot we had this conversation.
So, you have no idea?
About what?
Belle didn't come home last night. She's gone.
Who?
Isabella!
Instead of answering, a brief pause comes after, followed by something blunt and heavy, hitting a hard surface and a string of rather colorful curses from him. God dang it! Ah! He picks it up again. There's no trace of sleep left in his voice.
Say that again, from the top.
Isabella's gone, Ash. She didn't come home last night. Her flat's empty. She left her telly running. You know she doesn't do that at...
Okay, Becca, stop. Calm down first. You're starting to panic.
I'm not!
You are. Breathe. One person's not going to simply disappear like that. This is Isabella we're talking about.
He's like, composure. She's fine.
All right, I'll go ask Zach. I'll call you back.
No, wait!
He ends the call. Yeah, he ends it. All right, he's going to go check. But she is at Zach's. He goes there. He rushes in and finds her. Cool. Oh, he's calling me back. A few minutes.
She's with Zach.
She's with Zach. What, did he get there already? How close does he live to Zach?
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. She could have at least sent a message last night.
What are you, her mother?
One thing to hear from Isabella, but from Ashton?
I don't want to hear anything like that from you.
I'm serious. You've got to stop treating her like she's one of your students, Becca. You don't have to keep tabs on her every time. Zach said it's an emergency. Something happened last night.
Emergency?
He didn't put in those exact same words, but it sounded like it.
Ash, what really happened? Is Isabella fine?
She's alright. She's safe. Zach let her stay the night after she... Look, okay. Z-Man wasn't clear about it, but let me handle this. I'll check on her. I'll bring her home.
Sorry for the trouble, I guess. Just go handle it. I don't want to handle it. She doesn't handle it, so go, whatever. Yeah, sure. I recognize the concern for what it is. Just go handle it, dude.
Sorry for putting you up to this.
Nah, don't mention it. You've got other things you need to worry about. Take care of those first. This is a small thing.
No, that's got nothing with what I heard.
We're in school. This male student sounds like he's freaking crazy. You always hear stuff. I'm not sure it's half of them is even real.
No, really. Rowan knows about it. He used to be in the same class with them.
With who? Oh, maybe it's the students that disappeared that we saw in the camera at the end of last episode. Maybe.
I can hear you from back here, you know.
Whatever, Rowan. Anyway, the story goes like this. There were 3 of them. They entered the mansion on a dare, and they were all never seen again.
Yeah.
No one knows what happened to them. Up to this day.
Up to this day.
Scary shit, man.
Scary shit.
Cock and bull story. Calling it now.
No, you don't get it. Why don't you ask Miss Gales then? Better yet, why don't you go inside the place? I'm betting my allowance you can't do it.
Ooh, his allowance. Creatively and imaginatively fostering these stories is one thing, but reckless ideas should be corrected before anything potentially tragic comes of
Back
it.
to your worksheets, everyone. And I don't want to hear any talk of dares or going inside that mansion. It's private property now. You'd all better stay away from it before...
Who's knocking? Who's knocking? Someone's going to be in trouble if there's a student
I'll be
loitering.
back. If you're done, you can leave your worksheets on my desk. Keep the noise to a minimum while I'm gone, okay?
Okay, I can sense their eyes on me as I walk through the door. Muted kind of anticipation, a bit unnerving as far as agreeable, being watched and during past few days. Sure. Class in session, most of the rooms, few hours. Oh, I still got to meet that little girl afterwards, right? She's got to show me her crazy pictures. Wait, what? I thought someone was knocking on my door. The hallway devoid of people, so nobody's out here. So someone locked in their locker? Ooh. Who's in here? Someone pounding on the metal door from inside, hoping to get out. Leaning forward, I try to glimpse through the horizontal slants, whatever's causing it. It's just dark in there, though. Louder than the previous one. More desperate. What?
This is another kid some other student stuffed in a locker.
The huff, I straighten up. Without delay, I reach for the handle, and... it stops. Immediately replaced by the muffled sound of a mobile phone ringing. I give the door a few raps before taking my attention away. A second. Another. When nothing or no one responds, I finally avert my eyes and pull up my mobile. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Ashton.
Hey, Becca.
Well, you sound happy.
I do? My voice still sounds the same to me.
Ignore that. How's Isabella?
Drove her home a few minutes ago. I think she's sleeping now. Sorry this took a while. Z-Man gave us the puppy eyes after we tried to leave. Had some food prepared for us, apparently. We didn't have the heart to say no.
That's all right. Is she okay now?
I'm not really sure. She didn't say anything to Zach, but she mentioned a plan to take a few days off from work. It was a passing comment before I left her, so I didn't get to ask.
Must be because of Rose's death.
Could be. It doesn't seem like it from Zach's story, though. He said she was shaking when she got there.
Shaking?
Look, if you can talk to her, get the story out of her. That would be great. She wouldn't talk to Zach or me even when I try. Maybe she'll speak up if it's you.
I'll give it a go, but I can't promise anything, okay? You know how stubborn she can get.
So am I gonna save this kid that's in the locker or what? It's like I think there's been a poor kid bullied locked inside this locker. Hello, let me just have this conversation outside of the thing for a while. What is wrong with Rebecca? What is wrong with her? All these characters have like made so much sense. Then it gets to Rebecca and she like busts straight stupid. Anyway, whatever. Okay, sure, Rebecca.
But thanks for letting me know about this. All right, enough eavesdropping.
Yeah, they're eavesdropping on your call.
All of you, back to your seats.
Is that your boyfriend, Miss Gales?
None of your business.
He totally is. Quick scuffle, follow that quick scuffle, yeah. But what about the kid that was locked in the locker? Did we ever check that or no? Shaking my head, I head back to my classroom with a smile before I glance at the locker again. It hasn't made a sound since. Are we going to open it up? Are we going to open it and see if there's somebody trapped inside, maybe?
Oh, must be the wind.
Yes, the wind! The wind was knocking it. You know, the wind that's inside of the freaking locker. It was probably your cold. That cold you had a week ago is really... sure. Oh, it's bleeding. Sure, now it's bleeding. Is that supposed to be some kind of jump scare? That was just stupid. What is happening? The writing in this game has been so good so far, and now it's just like went to straight turd. Straight turd. All right, so we just saw the bloody locker, and now we've gone to our favorite cafe. And these two are here. Old Luke is picking up on much younger girls now. So that's fine, you know, sure, whatever. Why is Luke here with his girl? Does he have some, how many illegitimate children does he have, huh?
Look, you little ankle biter. If I buy you the biggest parfait they have, will you please behave?
Oh, yeah.
I would just like 10 minutes of peace and quiet.
Right.
You said you'll get me some bread pudding this time.
Yeah, well, darling, they said they ran out of it. Just pick another one so we can be on our way.
That parfait doesn't look as cute as the one my mom bought me.
Parfait is just ice cream, sweetheart. It'll melt no matter how dainty it appears. In the end, it'll all look like an ugly puddle. Now come on, just pick one. It could even be the most expensive one on that list. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Oh, he called himself. I don't care.
Oh, what I would give for someone to buy you off my hands right now.
What? My whole attention instantly snaps back to them in their conversation. Jumping to conclusions isn't something I'm particularly fond of, especially when all I have is baseless assumptions, but you can't really trust a stranger these days. No one around the cafe seems to have noticed his words either. Very suspicious words. Still, I don't move. Yet. My hands are already shifted from my wallet from the book I'm carrying. Hardbound textbook looks harmless. Might be a good deadly weapon. I'm about to beat him with a book. That's what I'm talking about. Might. I haven't got a chance to try it anywhere so far. Today could be the day.
No, darling, if I remember correctly, and I have a good memory, honey. What I said was, if you come quietly with me, I might buy you one. The quiet part didn't happen. Though now that I'm sober, I think this is a bad idea. And I should just ship you someplace else for that peace and quiet.
Oh, that's it. No hesitation. Get him! Get him! I'm slamming the flat area of my book against his skull. There's a cry of pain instantly crashing down. Get him! Get him, Becca! Beat him with that book! Almost comically, as if we're a different situation, the safety of St. Gloria student isn't at stake, I'll probably feel sorry for him. I mean, has anyone seen how thick this book is?
Get behind me, Kylie.
Miss Pink!
It's amusing how fast her expression changes from the pouty to one earlier that utter delight upon seeing me. Probably because she can see the freaking ghost that's following me and she likes the ghost. I don't know, just saying. But there's no time for pleasantries, not even quick ones, because soon the man straightens and I'm readying my favorite newfound weapon for another hit. Get him! Except this time, he's ready, and before I can land another one, his hand shoots up to catch my wrist in a firm hold. Oh, the look on his face, he's so mad.
Bloody hell, woman, what's your problem?
To say he's pissed would be a complete understatement. That'd be a weak-willed sword, I'd probably cower under his sharp gaze. Look at that book, it's not even that thick. Pfft, ain't even that thick.
What's my problem? You're the one who has a problem here. Rotten bowbags like you don't deserve the freedom to run this town. What are you doing to this girl?
And why is that any of your business, pray tell?
Oh, it's my business if I make it to be. Now, release me or I'll call the police.
You think that scares me, Daisy?
I have a name, you sleazy douchebag.
Oh, I'm sure.
Sleazy douchebag, it changed his name to Sleazy douchebag. Hit him where it hurts or shout for help. Ooh, the choices. The choices, what do I want to do? Man, I'm going to see him later though. So that's the only reason I'm even thinking about this. Normally I'd be like, smack him up. But I have to see this dude later in the game. And I have to go to his house. And then you got Hannah, and if she figures out after she's possessed that I hit this dude in the nuts, she'll probably freaking kill me. You know what? Screw this guy, I'm kicking him in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts, get him, hit him where it hurts.
Mister, you have until the count of 5 to let me go and step out of my personal space.
Oh, get him. A fair warning. He doesn't listen well, as responsible for what happened next is anyone.
Or else what?
Oh, look at him. He's like, hey, girl, what are you going to do? What's on your lip, guy? You got like a dirty lip? What is this?
Such vulgar words coming out of that pretty mouth. A gorgeous flower like you shouldn't even be saying.
Don't say I didn't warn you, bowbag.
Love that intensity, Daisy. FYI, I like feisty in a woman. It gives them this certain charm. Why don't you?
5.
A second of silence. Then without a preamble, my leg moves in one fluid motion and delivers a swift, powerful kick, well placed in his nether regions. Poor guy. Needless to say, the effect is instantaneous. He yelps, abruptly drops hold of me, and kneels over, howling in pain.
You mad woman!
He is mad. You mad woman. Let me see my relationship. Oh, it's not even that bad. Got him right in the nerds.
I warned you, you ass.
Why, this is harassment, I'm telling you. Harassment!
Harassment? Can't even say it. The harassment.
Then why don't you tell that to the police once they get here,
You despicable! Whatever you're assuming I am, I'll have you know it's all in your head. None of it's true. You best have that pretty brain of yours checked before that gets worse. What is wrong with you? Is this the face of someone who'd do anything suspicious?
Oh? You don't think a stranger luring an innocent child with promises of sweets before whisking them away from their parents doesn't warrant any suspicion? You have a very funny definition of suspicious, asshole. Maybe you're the one who should have that head of yours checked.
The kid asked me to buy her sweets. You're the one who's suspicious here. I'll have you know, I have a wife. And even my wife of all people in this bloody city, has never, I'm telling you, accused me of such a scandalous thing. You crazy woman!
Guy is upset. Crazy woman.
Married or not, you're still a sleaze. Honestly, I feel...
Miss Pink, why are you fighting with my Teal?
You mentioned Teal before. What'd she say Teal was? Whatever words left dies on my tongue.
Kylie, sweetie, do you know this oaf?
Yeah, he's Tio Luke.
Tio Luke.
Tio? The one you mentioned before? The uncle? The guy Rowan wanted to impress? Or was that a dare? I'm sorry, I can't recall. Is it the one who promised he'll take Big Brother someplace cool?
Yeah, the one and the same. Don't you know who he is?
Sure as heck don't, darling. Because if I do, I would have let everything I've said earlier. I wouldn't have let everything I said earlier come out of my mouth.
My Tio Luke, gazillionaire extraordinaire, and the fairy godfather.
The fairy godfather. Good gracious.
Oh, he's your godfather. That's nice.
The one and only. Did I get that right, Tio?
More than right, sweetheart. I'm sure Miss Pink here understood everything you said quite perfectly.
Well, I guess I should apologize to Kylie. Sorry about that, you know. My bad, Kylie. My relationship stats been updated. He hates me even more. But she's freaking crazy girl, so I'm, whatever.
Don't worry, Kylie. I'm not fighting with your Tio. This is just a discussion. A very serious discussion between a very mature adult and one that's not.
Really? But I've never seen Tio angry before.
It's because he's losing the argument. But don't ever follow his example, Kylie. You should always learn to be patient, even if things aren't going your way.
Oh sure, a discussion. And it involves hitting random strangers you meet at a cafe with a book. A hard-bound book. Mind you, the little me hasn't recovered yet. If my future generation never survives from this, we are going to have more than words, woman!
Language! How can you use such crude words in front of her?
Are you fighting again?
Oh, no. Like I said, we were just having a discussion. We're actually done now, but you need to promise Miss Pink you will never grow up like this guy. Good kids don't do what he's doing.
Okay, I want to be like Miss Pink someday. I want to be a teacher.
Yeah, did it.
And I promise I won't be like Tio, even if he's a gazillionaire.
The gazillionaire. He's got such a huge tie. Can you just imagine how big that tie is under his jacket?
Wow, turning my own goddaughter against me. How mature of you, Miss Pink.
Does he actually like having Kylie around? Oh, he's sad. Doesn't seem like it from the get-go, but if that fond smile on him is anything to judge by, then maybe.
Don't worry, Tio. If you buy me bread pudding tonight, I'll like you again.
Oh my god.
Aw, if that's all it takes, consider it done, sweetheart.
Easy.
We might have to find another place to buy it from, though. Somewhere safe, where a random crazy woman isn't going to attack us out of the blue. Let's go.
Okay, bye, Miss Pink. I still like you, just not more than Tio anymore.
All right.
See you.
She's sure she can be bought so easily. Oh. Hey, boy. Kylie's in the back seat. Yeah. Was that? Are you riding with the ghost, dude? You riding around with the ghost? So Kylie's sitting in the back seat with a serving of bread and bread pudding in her hands. They finally found some. And they come rushing by. And look, there's a creepy lady in the seat. How about that? And beside him, it must be his wife. Must be. Yeah. They turn and disappear around the nearest corner. Sure, they're just driving around. What kind of person his wife is? Silent prayer in the universe. I'll never cross past that douche again. Haha, but I will when I go to the party. Dun dun dun.
What is she doing there?
Ooh, what's she doing? Hey. She's so mad looking. Isabella, what are you doing? You're alive and not dead, and you're looking mad. She's cross-legged in the hallway, right in front of her room. Several papers and folders scattered about. Each of them seem important as the next. She don't want to go in her room anymore? Or she's trying to... she's trying to get all the paperwork done? Okay.
Hello. Sorry to call you this late. There's something I just want to confirm, if that's okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks anyway. Not that one either.
Isabella, you know the house rules here.
Becca, you're late.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble at the cafe. But I brought food for the two of us.
Yeah, maybe later. I've got to finish this first. Just leave it here. I'll eat it once I'm done. Thanks, Becca.
You can't eat this here. You know how the landlady would react. Why are you even working outside? Your room's right there.
I know. Sorry. It just feels stuffy in my apartment right now.
She's scared of her apartment.
I'll go back inside once everything's been aired out. I promise.
That has never bothered you before.
Well, it bothers me now.
Oh, really? Just now? I find that hard to believe, but you're as bad as Zachary at lying. What's really going on? Come on, I know something happened. I don't know if it's because of Rose, but I know it's related to her somehow. You weren't here when I visited this morning, and both Zachary and Ashton are worried about you. If you don't want to tell them, you can tell me. Does it have something to do with work? Office?
She's shifting her fingers clenching tight and teeth biting her lower lip. Fear. The look of terror. Well, that's the last thing I expect to see out of everything. Her mouth trembles briefly before she opens them. When she finally voices out, the words simply spill out of her mouth. One after the other. All of it. Oh, she's spilling the whole beans. True, what I've promised her I'll listen. Because this is something she's been keeping to herself, even from the two most dependable people I know. The fact she chose to tell me speaks a lot to me.
She was there again. Last night? In the office? Boss passed me all of Rose's workload yesterday. For the Ermengarde Mansion. I had to stay late to finish them all. And then... when I was about to go home, I saw her. I saw her again. She was standing in front of me again last night, Becca. I couldn't get away. She was blocking the door. If I hadn't hidden myself, even if I made the tiniest noise, if she found me, Becca, she almost did.
Oh, poor baby.
She saw me under my table. I think that would have been the end of it.
Well, she did see us under the table, actually. She killed us twice before I could beat the minigame.
I'm scared. I'm so scared I won't be able to do anything.
But even as the soft whimpers died down minutes later, there's a heaviness hanging in the air. For my exasperation over this whole matter, for my own frustrations over her stupid superstitions, when she could do us all a favor and grow a backbone. And it's about time to put an end to this. Are you serious? Becca, you freaking have seen the thing multiple times, and you're like, grow up, little kid. Bruh, you're obviously really upset, but I'm mean. But she wants me to believe her. If it's like that, what am I supposed to say now? This again? Or is this why you didn't go home last night? Let me just ask her, is this why you didn't go home last night? A reprimand is not what she needs right now. Oh, you actually being a friend. I can't believe it. Good Lord. I'm so proud of you.
Becca, I'll find a way out of this. You guys don't have to worry about me. Anyways, I should go. I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Getting myself some food. Don't wait for me.
Before I can remind her, I got food. She quickly disappears down the stairway. Well, you could yell after her or something. You got your takeout bags. One of them is going to go uneaten tonight. Sad day. October 27th, Thursday.
Oh, you know.
Oh.
A few problems popping up here and there that the agents failed to tell us somehow.
Why are you at school, guy? Sleazy douche, what are you doing at the school? Why are you showing up everywhere all of a sudden?
Nothing a few hired hands can't fix, of course.
Freaking Luke, I'm about to... Ooh.
I would have preferred a place near the city and something that's new to save us all the trouble. But darling wife insisted. Who am I to say no?
Ah, are you kidding me?
I knew it's you!
Oh, hey, little girl. How you doing? Where you at?
Oh, where's your mom, by the way?
Out of town with Papa.
Weren't they informed of career day beforehand?
Yeah, I told them all about it. My mom was looking forward to it.
And they still left?
Uh-huh. It's important business, so it can't be helped.
But they asked that douche, they asked your Tio to look after you? For this?
Nope, they didn't.
No? Then how?
It was supposed to be Tia. Mama likes her better than Tio, so she asked her, but she's sick and had to visit the doctor today. Oh, that's supposed to be a secret, by the way. Oh, but I think it's a bit confusing because Tio said she also went shopping. It's still okay, though, since Tio always buys me sweets before we go home. I'm gonna ask for a parfait today. Extra large. Don't doubt the Kako, okay? But before that, I'm gonna show him to everyone first. It's gonna be great. No one else has a gazillionaire fairy godfather. Also, when I grow up, I'm gonna be exactly like him and marry someone really handsome, like Tia did. That way, I can be awesome too.
Listen here, sweetie. Tia was already a great person before she met me.
She is? But I don't see her doing anything. She's always at home.
Not always, Munchkin. Did you know she's really good at numbers?
You're good with them too. You helped me with my homework once.
Well, Tia's much better than me. She used to do maths with big numbers.
Oh, like millions?
No, gazillions. And she's really, really good at it. So much so that her dad let her manage anything that had to do with it. That was even before she met me, too.
Does that mean she's better than you?
Oh, leagues, Munchkin. Way, way better than I'll ever be.
Oh, he's kind of a decent guy. Just kidding. He's probably a big piece of trash, but at least he thinks she's great.
I think I saw your friend run off to the other classroom. The one with the pigtails? Go say hi to her. You still have those jelly babies to give her, yes?
All right, but wait for me, okay? I've got loads more to show you. They put up my drawing on the bulletin the other day. I'm gonna take you there later. I'll be back.
Yeah, I just want to see your drawing. I want to see if it's like freaking weird or not.
Why are you laughing like that?
Don't mind me. I just saw something surprising today. I hate to admit it, but you actually seem to be good with kids. Possibly even better than most of the teachers here. What do you know?
When I glance at him, only a mortified expression is on his face.
No.
Ooh. No? No what? No what?
No? You should be proud of yourself. At least there's this one good thing about you. Isn't that nice to hear?
There are a lot of good things about me, Daisy. Praise anything about me but that. Kylie is one kid, not even my own. Trust me, you do not want to see me bring a spawn of my own into this world. It'll be an abomination.
That's a weird thing to say. Is he gonna bring the Antichrist in the world or something? Maybe he does know the family's cursed or something. I don't know. He knows something. He knows something's up.
Is that what you keep telling yourself?
Maybe. Is it any of your business?
No. But if I didn't know any better, I'd say this is because you yourself think you're a little piece of shite and somehow it'll pass on. It doesn't work like that, by the way.
He's a vexing man under many standards. However, at this moment, the morning light streaming through the window leaves his features a certain air. Oh, she's like, oh yeah, you're looking kind of good, guy. So he definitely knows something's up. And I'm like hitting all the feels for him. But we don't know what it is yet.
You're right.
You're right.
She deserves someone far better than me.
You know, Luke, you're not such a bad person.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? I'm touched, Daisy.
Take it how you will, but a little attitude change would help. A lot.
Oh, bollocks. Right, of course. Let me know when you're done with your lecture, ma'am.
And you can probably start by not leaving your wife out while you're having some quality time with your goddaughter. Who knows? Maybe that'll help change how the child sees her.
Where did you even get the idea I'm leaving my wife out? Have you ever even met?
No, but I did see her with you two last time.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I totally saw her. I sure did. She was a freaking ghost. Anyway, his indifferent expression quickly dissolves into a confused scowl, while I met it with the matching perplexity. It's only been 2 days. Surely his memory isn't that bad.
What? When was this?
At the cafe. After you left, she was sitting right beside you. Kylie was at the back and you were driving.
Daisy, are you sure you haven't accidentally hit yourself with your own book? Because that damn thing's quite big. And I'm really getting worried about you. It has only been a few days, and concussions can be dangerous. I suggest you have that checked.
Well, you asked. I just answered. It's pretty rude to make her wait like that, by the way.
How can I make her wait when she's not even with us?
What?
It was just Kylie and I that night.
Now you're just pulling my leg.
Wifey was out with Kylie's mummy that night. She wasn't with us. How do you think I ended up on babysitting duty?
But in the front seat. And Kylie's...
Miss Pink!
Uh-oh, who's being mean? Uh-oh.
All right, Kylie. Calm down. What happened?
It's my friend.
That's a little too vague, Munchkin.
Let her speak, Luke. Who is it, Kylie? Melody? Or was it the other one?
Yeah.
Did the two of you fight?
She nods. Oh, they had a fight? Aw. Right behind me, Luke gives a nervous huff while he shifts on his feet. He's not used to handling crying children.
Sweetie,
I
won't be able to help you if you don't tell me what happened.
I wanted to give her the rest of the jelly babies, but she won't come out.
She won't come out.
Where? Where is she?
In the little girl's room.
Little girl's room.
Is she still there?
Another nod.
I won't say what's wrong. I kept asking her, but she told me to go away. Miss Pink, can you talk to her? Tell her to come out, and I'm really upset with her.
Just a little childish argument then. Sure, it's not it's been a while since any ghostly stuff happened, you know, so sure. I'll go take care of your problems. No problem. Easy.
Okay, Tell me where she is, sweetie.
London Bridge is
Nope.
falling down.
Uh-oh.
Falling down.
Uh-oh.
Falling down.
Uh-oh, she's singing the song.
London Bridge is falling
No good.
down. My fair
No.
lady.
No, it's bad. It's bad. Door's slightly ajar. Oh, man. Kylie, are you about to try to kill me in the bathroom? The door's slightly ajar. When I get to it from the inside, sobs of a girl echo weakly, barely audible even in this kind of hush. Oh, no. No. Turns out Kylie's not the only one who's upset about this. Despite the situation, a smile forms on my lips as I call out to a friend.
Hello there. You're Kylie's friend, aren't you? Melody, is it? She's looking for you.
Children can be so amusing sometimes. Granted, they can be exasperating, especially.
Career day's about to start, too. You'll have to come out, or you're going to be really late for it. Miss Alice won't be happy if one of her kids isn't there. I heard she brought little gifts for everyone who'll behave. Don't you want to receive one?
However, the cries show no signs of abating. They only grow louder. ...
Are you okay?
No, she's not okay. It's bad news bears. It's bad. ... A distinct sense of deja vu hits me. I've been in this position before, behind a door, someone crying on the other side, and my calls ignored as their cries grow into a wail. Just this past week, actually, in the mansion. In the mansion is when that happened. She's talking about in the freaking mansion. Anyway, okay, being in the situation before doesn't bring any comfort. Putting up for the child beside me. Take one last breath. Notice the door open. It all happens in the span of a second. I don't make it past 2 steps of the room. Her cries abruptly stop. Oh, boy. Light footsteps shuffle behind me, coming to a halt at the door. My heart skips a beat. And when I turn...
Kylie?
Kylie! Kylie. Little girl. Kylie, little girl, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Why? What? You need something? You need to pee? You got this stupid looking face right now. Okay, that's cool. No worries, Kylie. Sure, everything's fine. Kylie, everything's great.
Miss Pink? Miss Pink? Why didn't you help her?
You know, she doesn't deserve it. How about that? She's a piece of trash. I hate her. How about that? Huh? How about that? My whole body becomes motionless at the sight of her, words catching in my throat and heart pounding rapidly against my chest. This is Kylie. I'm sure of it. Yet nothing in the manner she speaks or the way she tilts her head in question carries the youthful, innocent vibe she always brings with her. As if I'm merely looking at a dead, hollow imitation of a child.
Can't you hear her? She's asking for your help.
But what does she want? She never tells anybody what she wants. She just asks for help and kills them. It's not those that trigger a memory. Those chilling eyes. Calling. Beckoning.
Why won't you listen to her?
She's not saying anything. All at once, the memory returns to me. In the back seat of my car. The minute I kept my eyes trained on the child before me, I returned to such unbearable clarity. There's no hard wounds this time, no blood streaming down the face. Thank heavens. Lips contorted in small, twisted smile. They brim with venom I've never expected to see in a child, sending tiny prickles of dread crawling up my limbs and winding up my neck. She didn't say that. You're a bad person. People like you deserve to die. I can't breathe! Those whispers and laughters again. Judging, mocking, taunting. Girl, you better not jump in front of my screen. Each scratching word rings a sharp tune against my ears. My throat closes in. Yeah. Help! On and on and on until I lose touch with myself and the world.
Help me!
She choking me? Until darkness claims me and, unexpectedly, a note! In the distance, the harsh, piercing, cutting through the thick stupor of shattering the haze without warning.
Are you ladies done with your business here? I don't have all morning to wait for you two.
My eyes snap open and the world shifts into place with a ragged gasp. When I glance up, a different set of eyes greet me. No!
Are you okay, Miss Pink?
Oh, girl, no. Don't you even start with that. You get out of here. You get out of here. I ain't got time. No. You're the devil, girl. Get out. No anger, no vile hatred in them, just plain sincere concern, okay?
Did you get sick?
Yeah, I'm so sick, girl.
I'll call Tio, okay? Stay here and don't move.
No. No need.
Just like running drop kick right in her face. Just running drop kick that kid and run out the bathroom, all right? That's all you gotta do.
Leave me alone.
Tio will know how to fix you. Oh, wait, okay?
Wish I could speak reassurance to her, but I can't shake it off. The dread is there twisting my insides in anticipation of what? I'm no longer sure. Probably just this freaking murder music that's still playing. Pushing myself into the counter, break off into a run. Ah, we're free! Whatever the face, I don't even know. I don't even understand what's happening anymore. Good God, we made it. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode. This was a tough one to record, I'm not gonna lie. Those of you that are on the stream watching live, and those of you that are watching on YouTube, thank you guys very much. I'll be back next time. Until then, stay close to me, please. Bye.